Ah. Ah. U. E. O.
Okay. So. Interesting. I sometimes do an interesting thing with my eyebrow. Kind of lift it. No, it would be this one. No, it would be this one. In the video, right? Yeah, I think it is. I think, because that feels right to have my left eyebrow up like that. Anyways, I was just looking, making sure that the video, the quality and all of that is great. I have so much to talk about. But let's start by closing the door. How's the light? Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, this wouldn't help anyways. That's where the light comes from, right? Yeah. Oh, maybe. Sure! It makes a huge difference. Okay, so that's necessary. What if we do the full light switch? Oh, okay, the full light switch. Sure. Yeah, we can. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just lights after all. I don't know how I'm going to present this video because there's a lot to cover. There's a lot that's happened. It's the last time I did a month vlog. I think it was February. Oh no, it was March. I remember because I made a cool thumbnail. By the way, I've updone the YouTube channel and it looks awesome, but I need to finish. Like, I still want to make end pages for all of my videos. I'm currently working on that. I'm actually going, instead of going from first video to last video, I'm going series by series because it makes it easier for things like tags. If you know anything about YouTube, for the things like tags and then obviously you know about the description and stuff like that. It just makes it easier because I can do a copy paste thing instead of have to type out the whole thing. And I could like use Word, you know, and copy it onto Word and then just, but that's just effort. Why would I do that if I can save that extra step and just go through the series and put it all copy paste, right? So that's what I'm doing, and I'm super proud of it. I'll show the channel. Okay, I'll show the channel, but whatever. Like, this video will be on the channel anyways, but I'm proud of it, so I want to show it off. I still have my Photoshop videos from when I started using Photoshop. Well, no, actually that's a lie. I started using Photoshop in 2016, I think, when I started with the Doodlestar channel. But since then, I've come a long way. And in fact, since I started this channel, I've come a long way. Oh, also, my facial hair. Okay, I'm trying something new, and I really like it. So I'm gonna stick with it. I also got these cool glasses. I've had them for a long time, but I've never used them. Okay, do you mind? Thank you. I've never used them, well, maybe like once or twice, because they do a couple things. So the first one is they have a good blue light filter. So it's really good, which is interesting because they're actually yellow. So I don't know how that works. But basically, it creates less strain. I guess it would work because as long as it's not the blaring screen, it creates less strain from the screen. Like, I can see, not necessarily clearer. Oh, actually I can see a little bit clearer. But that brings me to the second reason, which is the reason I can see the screen clearer is because these have like a, they don't mess with your eyesight, but they allow you to, the lens is shaped in a curved way that is consistent in the strength of the lens throughout the curve. So what it does is it makes things, like, I don't know how to explain it. It makes it clearer by making it seem like it's closer to you, even though it's not, because it also makes it seem like it's further away. I can't explain, like, maybe even if you can... But that's what it does. Like right when I put them on, it feels like things are both further away and closer. It also feels like my eyesight is doing this more, like a little bit more fisheye, which is pretty interesting. Yeah. Okay, cool. don't really want to use this one, man. Okay, I guess I could. This is a dud page. Not really, but it's dud enough. I'm almost done with everything on this page. So how I work, and this is part of the reason why I haven't been very good with uploading, is because I've been super duper hectic busy. And one of the ways that I work on my schedule, so I'm very all over the place, but I'm also very get things done. It sounds like a contradiction, but it actually, they work well together. The two traits work well together because I'm all over the place, which means I can have 100 ideas. It also means that when I have an idea, I can see further than just starting that idea. I can see where the idea can go. I can see, I can see ways to move with the idea. Because of that, it can get very overwhelming. So then I have to just narrow myself down in my activity. I have to narrow myself down and just focus on what I'm doing at that moment. Drone channel. Talk channel. Oh. Music! Music's a big thing to talk about. I remember something else fun to talk about. I've got, okay, montage plus music. Let's focus on this for now, because this is a lot. This is enough. Although I do need to do... So I've been going through a few phases of healing, and my current phase of healing, whoops, and then as a result, my current phase of growth is that I am just becoming happier. No, I'm finding my way to success. But the issue is that I've been, just like many other people, I've still been in survival mode, especially with money. So I've been pretty lucky in terms of the turmoil stories. I have one or two things that, well, one main thing pops to mind, but even that was kind of just fucking funny. Like, so basically, should I talk about it? Yeah. I got sexting with someone, and I have done it in the past where it was with it's not a stranger per se, but it's someone that you talked to a little while on the phone, and then you kind of just get bored with the conversation, so you escalate it. I did with this one chick. She turned out to be a dude who put a post together and said, if you don't send me whatever, I'm going to post this on social media. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to be starting 3 new channels. Okay, the first one, all under the name KyroStar, but like it would be like KyroStar Music, KyroStar Talk, and KyroStar... No, the drone channel won't be under KyroStar. Well, it could be, I guess. But the drone channel... So one of my main roles is that I am an instructor. So I teach people about the theory of drones, and I teach people about flight planning. And it's not just drones, you do it for manned aviation as well. I basically teach a bunch of aviation information, and then after that I teach a person how to plan a flight, use a aeronautical chart, things like that, and then fly the drone, and then, obviously teach them how to fly a drone. I've only ever flown a plane once. I would like to get my PPL, which is a private pilot's license. And that's basically like when you can fly a smaller plane. Okay, Josh, fuck's sakes, man. That's not what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now is talking about the channels. Basically, there's going to be 3 KyroStar channels. There's going to be 1 or maybe 4. There's going to be one that's this one, which is the gaming channel, and updates. Then I'm going to have a talk channel, which is going to be where I just rant and vent and talk and release, and also where I can talk about things like what's happening with the universe, and I can talk about spirituality and kind of just really just dive into whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And then the third one is a music channel, and the music channel is going to start off... It's raining, and that's heavy. So let's talk about the music channel quickly. It's going to start off interesting because I have 0 money and I have 0 equipment except for this. Oh well, and I guess the hanger that it hangs on. And then my bass, but my bass is dead. I've also got my amp, but something's up with my... It's not my amp, it's my... whatchamacallit. Basically, what I should do is, again, take this thing apart a little bit and put it together again a little bit. But I've done it in the past, and it helped, like, very temporarily. So I don't know if I want to go about that again. Like, I love this thing. We will not take it anymore. This world will never be ignored. You want a battle? Here's a... what would that chord be? Okay. Huh. It seems like I just feel like doing everything right now. That's fine. I'll use this video for that. We'll literally just do whatever the fuck I want. That's what's gonna happen. So, my music channel is going to start off with kinda just me showing progress in my guitar playing, or, you know, in improvisation. I'm basically going to use this channel for two things. The first one is to give myself designated time to play the guitar and improve my music stuff. I slapped something together the other day, which brings me to another point here, which you guys will see soon, which is the montages. I have put together my first funny moments montage of Subnautica. The montage and the music, right. So I slapped literally this like little piece of, I found a free music notation software, and I had a song that I wrote in high school as an art piece, basically, where we had to tell a story, and then we had to use the music to tell the story. You guys will have, if you watch these videos, you will have heard this song in some of the past videos, but it sounds like it's that song. And then it goes into like a nice chord part. Yes. But that doesn't work too amazingly for montages. So I did this I made this montage, and I don't remember if I used music over it or not, but the idea was that I wanted to make a montage for every series. I wanted to make a montage for every 10 episodes. And for every smaller series, I would make a montage after that series is completed. But there's just too much content for 1 to 10. I mean, sometimes the videos are an hour long. In fact, a lot of the time, the videos are very long. So, I mean, on top of me having to sit and go through everything, which I just don't have the time for, and then trying to find the moments that I think would appeal most to you, because that's one thing about this, is that humor can be very subjective, and my humor, I like my humor, obviously, but some people don't. Some people don't get it. Some people don't follow. Some people prefer a different sort of humor. So trying to figure out like the average or the mean of what humor should be in these sort of videos is kind of rough. So as I'm going through them, trying to find those moments which I at least appreciate, but other people might find funny, is hard. And then there's moments where I find hilarious and I just want to throw all of those in, but that can't work either. So what I did is I got someone. I downloaded this free music notation software. I put a little like marimba-y song together, and just something basic, something plain and simple, but I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. And then I sent it through to him, and he's now going to go through and make these montages for me. We're going to be doing it instead of every 10 episodes, his own discretion, how he wants to handle these montage things. As long as I can see an end result that I'm happy with, then obviously we're going to post that. So that's what we did. He heard the last song and it was okay, but to fit into a funny moments montage, you want something a little bit more like upbeat and tempo-y. So that's what we've got now with this marimba song, and I'm hoping that the song with his skills makes something majestic. Again, dude, Like, fuck. Maybe it's important. Hello? Plan it as though you have to deliver everything to him. Well, it's up to you. If you'd prefer to have them on you, that's fine as well. What is it going on about? Now what we're going to be doing, because it's up to his discretion to figure out how he wants to do it. He was talking about maybe doing every 5 episodes, and I'm kind of on board with that. So we'll see how things go. You know, honestly, I think I was thinking too much about it, and now I'm not anymore. Now I'm kind of just, as long as there's a montage and people enjoy it, I'm fine. You know, I'm cool with that. Because if you want to see every single funny moment, you have to just watch a full video. That's just the way it is. You can't capture every single, you know, every golden moment of a video, especially when the video is an hour long, and then do it with 9 other videos. So that's that. Then we're going to talk about the music channel. So I talked about the music channel, how I'm going to start with, you'll see how I do it, okay? When I start it up and I get it running, you'll see how I do it. But the KyroStar music channel is going to be like, it's going to start off with me with a very basic. It's going to be me, my microphone, my guitar, and some music somewhere in the background. And I'm going to be jamming some music. There's going to be times where I'm going to be learning a song on camera, you know, things like that. Or times where I'm just going to improv, literally just pick up my guitar, come in front of the camera and see how I feel and see what I want to do. Then the next thing is the talk channel. Okay, so I want to make a channel where I can just have random shit, okay? One of them is the fact that these videos that I make where I just talk, they kind of go all over the place, and I want a channel where people can expect that, can expect a chaotic sort of process through the video. I'm also going to, on that channel, I think I will, I don't think I'm going to make another whole channel that's going to be like reactions. So I'm going to bring up like old photos, I'm going to bring up names, like just in this is my matric jacket. And just in this one, there's the names of the people that were in my grade. Ha! I'd be so curious if they were to meet me now. Okay, so that's going to be like the talk channel is I'm also going to have reaction. I'm going to bring up photos. We're going to go through the old Instagram posts. I'm going to look at the old DoodleStar channel, and I'm going to make comments. I'm going to basically provide commentary about my growing up and about my history and about who I am. That's the idea of the talk channel. And then the drone channel is going to be its own channel. It is not going to be, I don't think, it's not going to be a KyroStar branded channel. Cool, now onto Photoshop. I've been practicing Photoshop, not extensively, like figuring out all the amazing things, but like I've now gotten really good at the basic things and one or two non-basic things. Why this is not okay. All right, so the Photoshop. Yes, so you'll see that I'm going for a theme on the channel now, and it's a really nice theme. I'm going to be sticking to a theme per, like the details are going to be the same for each series. You'll see what I mean. So like, for example, in BioShock, the BioShock series has a specific background on the thumbnails versus the Far Cry videos, which have, I don't think that has a specific background, but I know it has some specific backgrounds, but you'll see what I mean. But all the thumbnails are taking the same like concept or construct. Okay, yeah, that's a better word. It's taking the same construct. I'm making like a border with so essentially the thumbnail is inside a bordered box, and it looks really nice. It looks really professional, and I'm very happy with it. It also is just easier Photoshop work that looks a lot better rather than trying all this new stuff and trying to figure things out, because time right now is like, I do have time, but the way I've been spending it is kind of just, again, kind of around the place. I do still have Photoshop videos of the recordings of the old, of where, like, you'll see what I mean, because I'm sure I'll have one of those videos out before this video. But essentially, I started recording myself on Photoshop when I was like getting back into Photoshop and relearning it, because a lot of the fun of a Let's Play is the initial part, the beginning part, where you have to figure out the game and figure out, you know, and you make mistakes and you mess up, and your reactions are very, you know, that's fun. And a lot of people like to watch that stuff. So I thought I might as well do it with the Photoshop as well, because then it gives me time to work on it and enhance my abilities. It also gives me time to learn new things and try out new tools. And it made for, you know, a fun little video. And I've got a few of those. For my first few thumbnails, I did that. I recorded myself making the thumbnails. Not for all of them, like there were some thumbnails where I skipped here and there, but I've got some of those videos. But I'm not making them anymore until we get to a point where I want to advance in Photoshop. So, or I think. So, depending how I want to go, depending, you know, how things take off, I do have 1,000,001 ideas, and sometimes because of that, you can't follow every single idea. I'll see how that goes, because I have a Photoshop course. I was doing it even before I started this channel. I started that Photoshop course, and that's a really good Photoshop course, but I just found that it wasn't calling to me at the time. And obviously that's because I wasn't using the skills. Now that I'm actually using Photoshop and that I'm familiar with the basics of Photoshop, I feel more comfortable, you know, diving into the depths of Photoshop, especially in this course, because this course is a detailed thing. And I even had the idea of contacting the people that made the course and getting activities and fun little things to do, little tests from them that I have to first figure out to do without doing the course, and then do the course and see how they did it and how I can improve my skills, because that allows for two things. The first one is it allows for the reaction, you know, that fun thing in a video where you have to learn and figure things out and you make mistakes. And the second thing it allows for is then for me to actually learn and grow my Photoshop skills. So I talked about the YouTube upgrade. That's basically that. I've redone the banner, I've redone the logo, I've redone the thumbnails. I'm currently just working on the last few thumbnails and end pages for all my videos, and then better descriptions, because now that I've grown up more again, some of the stuff that I wrote in the descriptions I don't resonate with anymore. Making sure all the tags are good. I'm making sure that there's cards in the videos, there's end screens in the videos. I'm getting video locations and recording dates. By the way, the recording dates, I'm just setting them as disclosure. You will see that in some of my videos, the locations change randomly. I'm experimenting with things, okay? So I'm experimenting with different locations. You'll see that in some videos, it says I was in California. Now, obviously, I wasn't in California. Essentially, I'm experimenting with the Google Analytics side of YouTube. And I'm doing that with the locations and with recording dates. Now, the thing with the recording dates, that's another thing that I have to give disclosure on. When I publish a video is not when I recorded the video, but the published date is the date that I set as the recording date, because it's easier and it makes more sense. There will be, by the way, more marketing things like I did in February, where I pay you out for activity on the channel. Let's plays. Oh, that's right. My Let's Plays are now, as I upgrade my YouTube channel, I'm also going to be upgrading like the sort of games I play and stuff. So, well, not necessarily, but I am going to be focusing more on horror stuff, okay? Because horror has just always been something that called to me. Again, if you ask people from Red Hill, I started a horror trend. And in high school, I wasn't really known. I mean, I guess a little bit, but I wasn't known for being liked, okay? I was known for kind of being that weird kid on the side that is really good at guitar. I was known for two things. The first one was the guitar, and the second one was for the spread of horror games through Red Hill, because I was introduced actually to PewDiePie from one of my friends from Red Hill in way back in the day, the beginning of high school. And I saw Pewds playing, and it wasn't actually the YouTube thing or the PewDiePie thing that hooked me immediately. It was the horror element. I think the first thing I watched of his was the Slender 8 Pages one. I saw that video and I was very, very grateful that we were just going into a holiday session for that school time. A friend of mine, another friend of mine and I then got together and said, okay, cool. We're going to find a whole bunch of horror games that we can play and we're going to play them through these holidays. And we had so many good memories, man. And his brother as well also got involved. And then we took it a step further and I started having like little parties of horror where we would like sit and play. It wasn't necessarily parties, it was more like just a small group of people that we'd get together and we'd, play a horror game or something like that. And then I started getting my brother into it on his PlayStation. I got him the Evil Within and I think he got Outlast. I know we played Outlast at some point on the big screen. I don't remember if we did it with my computer and a remote or with his PlayStation, but whatever. Okay, I think that's everything for now. Oh, that's the one last thing, is that I have not been good with uploading on this channel. I also haven't been good with recording things for this channel. And I want to get back on track with that because as important as everything that I'm going through and dealing with now in life is, the YouTube channel for me should be just as much a priority. And I want it to be. Oh, and I'll have the drone channel and the talk channel and the music channel up for this video. Okay. This, by the way, is going to be the June update because I've missed April, and it's basically the end of May now, so I've missed May. I would rather than rush the editing of this and make it look shit. I would rather give myself time to edit it properly and upload it into June. So maybe the first video of June will be this video. By then, all the additional channels will be there. There might not be content on them, but they will be there. So I'll leave all the links in the description of the video and you can just go ahead and check out whatever you want if you want to. So yes, all right. So thank you for watching and I will see you then in whatever next see you in. I really don't know at this point. I don't know what I'm recording. I don't know what I'm editing next. I don't even know what I'm uploading next and I need to upload tomorrow. Maybe I should check that. Okay, but anyways, that's fine. So thanks dudes for watching and I will see you when I see you. This is still a little awkward. Like I need to figure out how I want to end my videos. How do you end a conversation? Bye. But the thing is that's less awkward because you can say bye and walk away. This is like bye. Okay. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess I could press the button. Press the button. Okay, anyways, for real though, bye.